Hi friends, welcome or welcome back to Dating My Budget. My name is Nita and I'm on a journey to becoming a financial warrior. I'm giving myself financial options with the help of zero-based budgeting, the cash envelope system, and savings challenges. Today we're about to stuff my second and last paycheck of November. And we just counted our $718 that we're going to stuff today. $190 of that is prop cash. So it's $528 in real cash. Okay, so for anyone who's new, I like to always start with my everyday cash wallet to go over any rollover. I have a couple places I roll the money. One is into my cash wallet buffer. The majority of categories have a goal amount, and when that goal amount is met, it rolls to a backup sinking fund. And then I have my You Got $5 jar, where if I have any fives, it rolls here. Let's get into the wallet. Groceries, we spent everything. Card use, I don't have a label or insert. I'm in the process of making new envelopes for 2026. So I'm just like, it's okay because these going to be removed soon enough. And so we have $9 remaining. 5 will roll to the $5 jar. And this 4 goes to card use. Card use, once it met the $75 in this envelope, I loaded it onto my prepaid debit card, so it always has a buffer. The backup envelope for card use is operating expenses. Home goods didn't get anything. Dine out, we did not spend. And we have 5 to roll to $5 jar, and 20 is going to roll to dine out. The goal here is 75. And so at the end of the month, any rollover, if a goal is met, I'll put it into the backup envelope. Next is Kid Cash. It didn't receive anything. And then miscellaneous, we didn't spend. We have 5 to roll, and 10 will go to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous and groceries is the 2 categories that do not have a goal amount. It's like, we just gonna let that build to, I guess, till the envelope get fat. So that is it for the cash wallet buffer. We could put our 5s away. So we got 15 to add. I haven't added 5s in probably in a couple months. But that is done. All right, and now we can load the envelopes for the next 2 weeks. That's how often I'm paid. So that's how often I stuff my cash wallet. Groceries is going to get 60. And I did that in 2 20s and 2 10s. I did increase this amount just because I was able to pay or fully fund some sinking funds, and I got a little extra. So I was like, the grocery prices consistently go up. So I just added $10 to this envelope. Card use is going to get 50. I did it in 2 20s, a 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then double check. Oops, you see? I only got pulled 120. So 20, 40, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. And so basically I decided to, most of the year I've been just transferring the funds to the prepaid debit card, since that's what I use when I fill up. But now it has a surplus of money that just hasn't been spent. I reduced the amount that I'm giving it, and any rollover is now going to go to the cash wallet buffer to eventually go to operating expenses. And then my operating expenses, that covers like minor car expenses as far as filters, wipers, an oil change, anything small for the car. But when I do spend, so whatever I spend at the gas pump, I will take it from here and load it back on there. The rest rolls over. So that's how this envelope is working. For the past couple months, I haven't really been to the gas station because Ragnar had been covering the expense. So we have 15 for home goods. And then 25 for dine outs. And that is it for the cash wallet buffer. So for home goods, Kid Cash, and miscellaneous. I alternate the $15 every paycheck. Like last paycheck, it was miscellaneous. This paycheck, home goods. And the following paycheck will be kid cash. These 3 envelopes I spend from, but not that often. It gives me the opportunity to stuff it in my wallet and use it if we need it that week. But if I don't have it in my wallet, it's in my cash wallet buffer, and I could just pull it from there. I spend from it often enough, but not that often, if that makes sense. It's often enough to be in my wallet. Moving on to the month ahead binder. And we have 2 envelopes. And here we need to stuff. Month ahead is going to get 45. So 2 20s and a 5. And so month ahead is up to 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 40. So 140. I'm trying to fully fund my mortgage to get that a month ahead. And that's the last category I need to complete to be a full month ahead in all the bills. And I'm excited about Amazon because next paycheck, it'd be fully funded. I only need to add like, I think $4 or $6. So looking forward to doing that. That frees up extra cash. The next envelope that we're stuffing is $10 to charity. And it has 40. Put those 10s in the front. At the end of the month, or every month, I donate to St. Jude, $20. I treat it as a bill, obviously why it's in this binder. And so since I'm a month ahead in all my bills, I got a month ahead in charity as well. And then at the end of the month, when I do my unstuffing, I take $20 to add to the bills account. Now we're going to head into my personal binder. I have 1 envelope that I'm going to give some love, which is wellness. And wellness is getting 41. This is basically for my supplements. So 40 and, whoa, 1. And I like to try to maintain $200 in here. We did spend some last month trying to get this back up to 200 at least. And we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 51, 2, and 3. So 153. So I only need like 47. So hopefully next paycheck I can do that. Now we're going to head into the holiday binder. And we have 1 envelope. No, 2. Yeah, 2 envelopes. And the first is birthdays, gifts, celebrations. It's going to get 25. Every gift is $25 on this tracker. So with the color in the box. And so it is up to 1, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. So 166. All right, got this done. I don't have a goal to complete this. This is just like, let me know how much I gave the envelope this year. This is my second tracker for this year. Previous years, 500 to this envelope was enough. As the kids are getting older, they want bigger birthdays, but not like birthday parties, more like experiences. I've been having to give this envelope more to remedy that for 2026, saving for the kids' birthdays separately so I can keep birthdays, gift celebrations, 500 or less, because I have been having rollover from year to year, previous years. But now that has all changed. So that's why I like to have the tracker to let me know, okay, well, last year you spent $800 and I can plan to save at least that amount next year. Then we have Christmas, and that's going to get 50. Each stocking is 25, so we'll color 2. Christmas is up to 200. Christmas 2026. I think I set the goal to, yeah, 1,200. So that does it for the holiday binder. Now we're going to move into the kids binder. And the kids binder, I'm going to pull the cash, but stuff it in a separate video. Yesterday, we did our last garage sale for 2025. For anyone who's new, I am a couponer to kind of maintain my stockpile. I have garage sales throughout the year. I try to do at least 3. This year I only did 2, and 1 in my neighborhood. And then the first one I did at my sister's neighborhood. And so yesterday, my repeat customers, they was like, yeah, we miss you. Like, where have you been? We thought you stopped couponing and everything. I didn't even realize I didn't have one at home. Like, the year has been so busy. The new customers were like, are you here every weekend? I'm like, no, absolutely not. But so I gained some new people, and I was like, you know, even though I'm not here every week, during the garage sale, you can reach out to me anytime. I make custom bundles, and so you can always reach out. That was pleasant. And so any side hustle income, garage sales, YouTube, Etsy, bundles, random checks in the mail, those class action refunds, that's what I consider random. I'm saying all that to say I'm taking $25 from the garage sale money to stuff in my son's envelope so that they can stuff their challenges from October and November today. So I didn't want to prolong them stuffing. And then, so like in my daughter's envelope, she has $50 for the every month for my side hustle stuffing. They get $25. So I alternate first paycheck my daughter, the next paycheck my son, or next stuffing my son. So I have $25 that I had off to the side to go into my son's envelope. And he should have 50. And they wanted to wait. Well, my son wanted to wait till he get his other 25 for this month to do his challenges. So they have more money to do their challenges. 10, 25, 30, 5, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So yes, we had already set an alarm for them. We all be reminded for them to pull their cash to do their challenges. So I want to have this ready and available. And here I'm just adding $72. And we'll stuff this in a separate video for the kids. So for back to school, getting 60. I did a 20, not 20, but a 50 and a 10. And then, look at me. 50 and a 10. Then the kids' whole life needs 12. So a 10 and 2 ones. And so we're just going to add this to this amount. And kind of what they kind of receive for the month. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 81, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 85 this month. And our second to last binder is going to be Home and Auto. And we're going back to Vehicle Haven. It's going to get 80. So 50, 70, and 80. We already saved 1,000. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 1,580. I was excited because I'm like, oh, we get to put a $500 slip in here. But I'm like, we only have one more month for this year. And at the end of the year, I'm probably going to just take the majority of everything out and put it into the bank and kind of start brand new. At least that's the idea right now. So I probably want to do a cash condensing for the month of November and just save it to December. But we'll see. Moving back to Meat Sweats. This is going to get 55, which is the remaining real cash. And so Meat Sweats is up to 51, 20, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 143. We are working to get to our goal amount of 300 for the next meat haul. And that is it for the home and auto. The last binder receives the 190 in prop cash. This goes towards my 10K challenge. So here's my tracker. The majority of this pie is 190 minus what I'm saving for the last two at 250. I did get this off Etsy. I'm gonna go ahead and color in the 190 so we can have this out of the way. I knew coming in this year was not going to complete this challenge or goal. There's nothing stopping me from starting it. All right, so we have a quarter complete. So 14 pieces out of the 52. So this challenge I knew I wasn't going to complete, as I mentioned. So I didn't want to miss out on any interest. And so that's why I made this basically a digital savings account. I was going to say savings challenge, but it's not digital. The challenge isn't digital. We have 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60. So 2,660. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and condense. I'll keep this. So I'll bring out 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510. So all of my 500s that's like this is being used. So I just brought out the silver 500 slip, and we have 2,500, 600, 650. I'm sorry, 660. So progress. Progress is what I am after. And as long as I'm staying consistent, keep it moving, we will see progress. And so that concludes this stuffing. Happy early Turkey Day. I'll chat with you guys later. Bye, you guys.